Oh, Alpine. If only you still had Otmar Safmauer on your team. Because then, you'd actually have someone to blame. 4 races into the 2024 season, and Alpine has yet to score any points so far, and has failed to qualify anywhere higher than 15th. So, a new rumour has arrived, that the Renault group might be looking to sell the team. There is some good reason for this rumour to be given some real weight, as both cars have failed to finish anywhere higher than P13 so far, and with the only other teams who have failed to score points being Sauber, and I've already made a video about how bad they've been going and we all know the problems they've been having, and Williams, who has the pace to score points, but their drivers just can't keep the car pointing in the right direction. Alpine's car just doesn't seem to have any pace in it, and, well, both drivers just don't seem to really be understanding the car. So the reason why I think this rumour should be taken more seriously than it is right now is because we've seen this downfall coming for a while. At the end of 2022, Alpine was 4th in the Constructors' Championship, and was looking like they finally started to understand where their car philosophy was going to go, and where the team was going to be in a couple years' time. They also had a really good lineup in the form of Esteban Ocon and Fernando Alonso, where the team principal, Otmar Safnauer, as someone who helped lead the charge of Force India back in the day, and it was someone who already worked with Ocon before this. Plus, with a star young driver in the back like Oscar Piastri, the team looked stronger than it ever had before. But then, it started to break down. As Oscar went on to win the F2 Championship, with the other Alpine Junior driver in the season being Zhou in 2nd. And though Zhou was in his 3rd season in F2, for whatever reason, Zhou was the one given a seat at Alfa Romeo, as Oscar found himself sitting on the sidelines for a season. This decision is still one that baffles me, but it was a sign of things to come. As we know, Vettel decided to retire from Formula 1, leaving a vacant spot open at Aston Martin. And just then, out of the blue, Fernando Alonso decides to jump into the Aston Martin for next season. This must have come as a complete surprise for Alpine, as they scrambled to find a driver, leading to probably the biggest drama in recent F1 history. The Piastri saga. Now, this saga is a bit too big for me to get into right now, but all you really need to know is that Alpine told the world that Oscar was going to be driving for them the next season. But Oscar, probably getting a push from Mark Webber, probably made one of the perfect Twitter posts just ever imaginable, and confirmed that he wouldn't be driving for Alpine, but instead will be taking Daniel Ricciardo's seat at McLaren. So this just left Alpine with one driver, some legal problems to solve, and now was beginning to not score points at the end of the season. But not all hope was lost, as the timing of this was perfect enough for Alpine to scoop up Pierre Gasly to finish up the lineup for next season. But then came the pressure from the head of the Renault group, telling the team that they needed to increase their performances in the season of 2023, or else. And so, with some pretty good performances throughout the season, like Ocon getting a podium in Monaco, and Gasly getting a podium in Zandvoort, the team looked like they were going to be good until, without warning, Otmar was dropped from the team, with other key technical directors going with him. So as the 2023 season came to an end, the team was now a shadow of its former self. And then when we saw the livery for the 2024 season, the world was shown what was going to come next. So the team has now found themselves at the back of the pack, with probably the slowest car on track this season. And after some more news that Alpine has told us that the team will not be good in China, we all have to ask now, what's next for the team? Well, I think, right now, that if the team remains the way that it is, it's just going to keep getting worse. And with the team having to redesign the car and practically have to start from scratch, the drivers are probably going to start looking around for some other seats on the grid. And Ocon is someone who I see potentially leaving the team in the future, because if the Vettel rumours don't come true, or do the science rumours, then Mercedes actually has a strong connection with Ocon right now, so bringing him back to Mercedes might make a bit of sense. So if Ocon or Gasly, because Gasly is also seen as a pretty good driver, move on to another team, there would be many drivers wanting to race for them. Of course, they do have some junior drivers in the back, like Jack Doohan, but I don't think the team is in the right place to look after a rookie right now. And the older and more experienced drivers probably see this team as a bit of a last leg retirement team, if anything. So who could they sell the team to? Well, obviously, Andretti would be licking their lips right now, because this could be the perfect time to move in and start their F1 journey. Also, they had made a deal with Renault that they could use some Renault engines for the first couple years of their team before they started using their own engines. So they are fully prepared to use Renault engines if need be. And with some amazing drivers like Gasly and Ocon already at the team, and with other drivers from IndyCar like Colton Herta and Alex Palou looking for a seat in F1, it would make for this failing team to look like an exciting prospect. So those are the choices that Alpine has. Keep the team and hope to improve or risk losing their drivers, or sell the team and allow the team who is already ready for F1 to give it a go. Well, either way, let me know what you think. Should Alpine lose the team, sell the team, keep the team? Let me know in the comment sections down below. And if you want more of me, please make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. I've been Connor, signing off.